Food markets only.
Meet Susie Smart, she is so bright. On her blackboard you can write. She has a desk, she has a seat. What's your name, my dolly sweet?
My name is Susie Smart.
She can talk!
She can talk, but can she add?
2 plus 2 is 4. Cat, C-A-T.
You can spell!
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how
You recite!
Press the button, she says a dozen things, complete with desk, blackboard, and seat. Susie Smart, sold at food markets only.
What's this stuff? Some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. Did you try it? I'm not going to try it. You try it. I'm not going to try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
Well, what's on the television then? Looks like a penguin. Well, what's on the television then? Looks like a penguin.
Yep. Some people think I look like weirder things than a penguin. But nope, we're not a penguin. It's Susie Q96 with day 4 of the real 12 days of Christmas. I had an interesting time with that today. We got a guy here in the building that is going around telling everybody they need to take their Christmas stuff down. And so I printed this little thing up explaining the 12 days of Christmas. Starting on December 25th and running through the Epiphany on January 6th. And so I guess I need to explain it to some people, because I've had some emails telling me that 12 days are over, and no, they're not. It actually starts on Christmas, when Christ was born, and then the Magi, or otherwise known as the 3 wise men, found out, and they started on their journey to go see the Christ child. And on the 12th day, which is also known as the 12th night, is when they arrive and see the Son of God for the first time. And that is their epiphany, is, oh my goodness, this is the Son of God. So that is the real 12 days of Christmas. Of course, most of us know it didn't really happen in December, but that is what 12 days are. That is the amount of time it took the 3 wise men to get over to the baby Jesus. So there really is a 12 days of Christmas, and I really don't like that this person thinks he has a right to go around the building and change people's religious beliefs. And part of the 12 days of Christmas is that that's when they're getting all the presents together, all those things they bring to the baby Jesus. And then, of course, when they get there and they have given them all away, that is the end of the bracelet. Now, in some churches, I know the Greek population in Tarpon Springs, Florida, they have a tremendous celebration on the Epiphany, which you can look up for yourself. But yeah, anyway, I told this guy yesterday he needed to quit telling people that, because he was going around telling everybody that the manager last year said everybody had to take their stuff down the next day, and I have it in writing from her. She never said that. She told me I could leave mine up all year if I wanted to. It's not their place to try to religion. So anyway, I put these little signs up today explaining what the 12 Days of Christmas really is. Because it's actually a biblical story. So there you go. In case you do not know, you do now. Let me see who's here. Miss Leanne is in the house. Penny Harding is here. David Cannon in the house with the canned ham man. Kevin Katowski. Yay! I see some friends. Bart! Yeah, Bart won last night. I knew he'd be back. Mud Slut. Yep. That's kind of why I did it that way, Mud Slut. I started out, when I first went online, I was just Susie96. And people were making bad jokes about it. So then I put the Q in there because I do work for question mark, and they call me Susie Q. And of course, 96 Tears. And so, yep, it's Susie Q96. Got everything covered. There's the new Marshall. We got some things to play with tonight. Got a few little prizes. Got a piece of silver some folks are really going to like. And got something that will actually work for either the diggers or the searchers. Hi, Mike. How are ya? I've got 4 rolls of coins left. I'm going to kill them off tonight so I can get them all rolled up. Got this one roll of nickels over here. We're going to get them opened up and go through them real quick, and then we'll give something away, and then we'll do 3 rolls of pennies. In the meantime, we got some other things to give away. That penny's just a space holder. I'm still finding coins all over the place. It's crazy. Crazy. Crazier than me. Oh my God. No, it cannot be. Oops, let me get that out of there. I put that in there to keep it. I'm using a little plastic container right now as a tripod, because my tripod's already packed. I did not get around to getting anything posted new on my eBay store. Had to deal with the situation. Fortunately, the lady is very nice, and I really don't understand what happened. I sold her a record that I played on both my turntables, which both have brand new stylus on them. The record did not skip. In fact, it sounded pretty darn good. But it skips on hers. She wasn't mad. You know, I guess they will skip, and it's a very old record. She really liked it, but I felt bad. So I was trying to come up with a solution for that. She is a repeat customer, so I offered her a couple of different things. I just felt bad. I don't like to have anything like that happen to any of my users. Okay, I have sort of a cheat sheet here, but for nickels. There's too much fun in the house. I got my quarter, wrote your name on it on the 2x2. Oh my, you guys are a trip. Okay, we're looking to see if there's anything for 80. Don't see anything there. Like I said, I'm just learning nickels, and this is a list of the list I'm using to look at things from. I made from a video from Coin Help You, which is a really good channel. He really does good explanations. So I'm trying to learn, but I didn't get them written down in order because he wasn't necessarily doing them in order. So I kind of have to flip the pages. You'll hear they're basically saying the thing about listen to the coins. Well, in my case, you're going to be listening to the pages flip. Oh my God, I can't imagine walking through Costco and trying to follow what's going on here. Of course, I have only been in a Costco once. We don't have that here. Da, 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 da. Oops, 45, 46. Okay. 86. Got a ways to go there. Yeah, I'm afraid these rolls that I got from the bank are mostly new. Down. 1999. I don't see anything for that. This is why I don't do a lot of nickels online. It takes me so long. I can't even read. That's 2002. Hey, Anthony Coins. How you doing? Glad to see you over here. One by one, I'm starting to see some of my old friends come back. Makes me very happy. Okay. Now, there's a couple things about this 2005. Number one, it's part of the Lewis series. This is the Ocean in View. And the other thing that he mentioned on this, on the obverse, there are some DDOs. So let's see if we see any DDO. I know, why am I spinning the coin? This is a little trick I learned from Archaeology Mikey, that sometimes you will see something and it looks like it may be a double die, and then you turn the coin and it's just a shadow. So Yeah, I don't buy a lot of coins online, but I kind of have to occasionally because I kid you not, the only coin store in this town, and I have the picture somewhere. I took a picture and it's in one of the videos way back. Um, their sign advertises the following items. It starts out with obviously with coins, and the next thing on the list is funeral flowers, and then DVDs, CDs, and I forgot what else. But just the very idea of it jumping from coins straight to funeral flowers kind of really turned me off. And when I went in there the first time, there was nobody in the store that knew anything about coins. There was, oh, a lady selling household decor, which I'm assuming is the wife of the owner. But I went in just to ask about junk silver. I was looking for a bunch of things to give away. She had no idea what I was talking about. And there was a little container of mostly uh, nickels that you could not read the dates on or had been nickedated, obviously nickedated. And I asked her if she knew how much they were, and she gave me some outrageous freaking price, and I just said, "Oh, thank you anyway." And the next time I went in, I got him, and he was one of those guys that had an attitude that, "Oh, well, you're just some dumb woman. You don't know anything about silver, so I'm going to try and jack you up as high as I can." And I just like got a very bad impression. And so I've never been back in there. So we really don't have a place where I can go and look at coins. Hi, please. So that is something another thing I'm looking forward to. There's so many things I'm looking forward to about Michigan. You cannot even comprehend how happy I am to be going back to Michigan. And especially this time because I know so many people now that I have met through the coin community and the metal detecting community and some of the crafting people. And I know, I didn't know any of these people when I lived there. I knew some of the crafting people because I did belong to a really great crafting club up there. Probably why I'm having so much trouble getting rid of stuff. I had so much stuff when I was up there. Oh my gosh. But I used to do a lot of the farmers markets. I didn't even have a car. It was great. The your ride disabled bus guy would, as long as I only took like 2 small rolling suitcases of stuff, he'd take me on the your ride bus. And I could cram quite a bit of jewelry and stuff in 2 little rolling suitcases. I would do If I was having a hard time paying my bills, I could do 5, 6 of those a week. I'd be tired as heck, but I could do it. Ah, here's another one of the ocean in views. See if we can see any DDO. I don't think so. DDO. That was the side. Yeah, we can have some fun. Susie found a different game to play. 1965. 64, 64, 63. Oh, I just saw, I was scrolling back to see if I had missed anybody, and I just saw that Miss Leanne has joined my Patreon sponsor group. Thank you, Leanne. That also puts you in the monthly Patreon silver drawing, which is coming up Monday. There's always something silver in that drawing. Usually there's something else with the silver unless it's a really nice piece. But thank you very much. I appreciate your support. Leanne also went over to my eBay store and found her a book to purchase. All of those little things help. Yeah, because I do have to pay postage on this stuff. Funniest thing, I can't get them to carry this stuff out of here for me for free. So, Kevin likes to help me with postage too, and I appreciate that. It allows me to, there may not be a lot of big prizes, but there are prizes, and that does allow me to get them packaged up and mailed out. So that's a good thing. I know I'm not paying a bit of attention to that nickel. I'm scrolling down the list to see if I missed anybody. All right, I think I said hi to everybody. If I didn't, throw something at me or something. Down the tree. Yeah, most of these are too new to be of much help. But anyway, yeah, as I was saying, our coin store here is pretty useless. There was one guy that had a booth in one of the antique shops, an indoor flea market, whatever you want to call it. And I got pretty excited when I first moved here and I saw he had barbers and walkers and stuff like that. And then I started looking at it a little closer. there was a lot of counterfeit stuff in there. And a lot of times those booths aren't manned. You just go and get the person that runs the whole place and they get the stuff out so you can buy it. And they don't really know anything about it because it's not actually their stuff. And some of them were such bad copies I could see the other metal through. And a couple of them a magnet stuck to. And I told the guy, I said, look, I said, some of these coins they're fake. And he's got super prime prices on them. So anyway, by the time it was all over and done with, they found out he was selling them at a local flea market in a different town too. And I think I got even further because the next time I went back in there, that booth was gone. But that's not right. Just not right. Alright, I think we're going to open some panties and see if we stumble upon a Wheatie that would prompt a... Oh yeah, people have New Year's meals. There are certain things in the South that you are supposed to eat or you don't have bad luck. Like if you do not have black-eyed peas and collard greens and some ham, you're pretty much doomed to bad luck for the whole rest of the year. That's what they said. My mom always had, and we were not originally a Southern family, but we became one very quickly because I was like 3 when we moved to the South. And but yeah, you pretty much in the South count on you are going to have a New Year's meal. Because otherwise, you're bringing the wrath upon you. Black-eyed peas. These are just some... I'm going to read you this thing. 13 New Year's food traditions that bring good luck. Black-eyed peas, cornbread, pomegranate. Now, I didn't know about the pomegranate one. Grapes. Once the clock strikes midnight, it is common to eat 12 grapes, representing good fortune for each month of the new year. Pork. So, pork and cabbage eaten on New Year's is a German and East European tradition brought to America by early settlers. And that's pretty much what we would have. So, and my mom was German, so pork and sauerkraut. While Southerners may dig into Hoppin' John, those in parts of Pennsylvania and Ohio favor slow-cooked pork and sauerkraut. Pork was eaten for good luck on New Year's Day because the Pennsylvania doesn't say the pig roots forward. Sauerkraut is made with cabbage linked to symbolic riches, prosperity, and long life due to its long strands. And I'm not going to read all of it, but they have fish, soba, I'm not sure what soba is, dumplings, beans, greens, of course they've got the cabbage and grapes listed again, oranges, which is part of the tradition of getting an orange in your stocking, pickled herring, soft pretzels, collard greens, noodles, pork roast, and my favorite is the king cake. And if you've ever been to Mardi Gras, you know what a king cake is. The king cake is a sweet ring cake. It's got fruit and stuff in it. It's kind of like a fruit cake, but not really. And somewhere hidden in the king cake is a ring or a little plastic king or charm of some sort. And so you got to kind of be careful eating the king cake. Because if you don't be careful, you might accidentally swallow the prize. And whoever gets the prize, yeah, Mike the Greek is there. That's a similar thing to the Louisiana king cake, where the Greeks put a Greek coin in, and whoever gets the coin is going to have good luck throughout the year. So, oh man, that stinks, Kev. Oh, I love collard greens. And that was something that I never thought was going to be anything that I would like, but I absolutely love them. Yeah, different. Yeah, the almonds do make sense, so you don't bite into the plastic king or the Greek coin or any of that. But there you go. There's just some of the things that turn up. Like I said, my mom was of German descent and Dutch. So, oh my God. I'm so sorry, Kevin. I really am. It's awful. Now, last year at Christmas, I had just gotten out of the hospital. I thought I was going to spend it in there, and I got out like the day before Christmas or something. And I had a family member wanting me to travel halfway across the state. And I'm like, I can't do that. Are you nuts? Yeah, that makes good sense, Mike. When I have a friend that down in Florida that every year she has king cake and she always has this big party, and I used to take my fork and mash my cake before I took a bite, just in case I had the goodie in there. I kind of quit doing it when I lost my teeth because it seemed kind of pointless. I wasn't going to break anything. But, Kev, what are you going in for if you don't mind my asking? Is it a real bad thing? Or is it just this is when we can get you in thing? Getting rid of the shields. I hate the shields. I hate them. I know like. Thought I had something good there for a second. Turned out no to be. No to be. What in the world? That is one chewed up coin right there. Oh, get out of there, Shield. I want to get started here. Put that nickel away so I don't lose it. Jackalope! Hi, Jackalope! First person of the day to have a procedure done. And I've been in that position where they had me come in at, they admitted me at 3:30, and before 6 o'clock I was in surgery, and I'm like, I hope these doctors are awake. Oh, my butt's up here. There we go. Get Jenny card out. I'm about ready to break into some of them. I hope we find something because I got a good contest this time.
Penny, Penny, Penny.
Yep, we're going to give her a go here. Dum-de-doo, dum-de-doo. There's the 83. We'll park that over there. I don't have my 82, 83 container out tonight. Party like in 1999. Look for that wide AM. It ain't there. Dagnabbit. Now we're going to look for a DVO here on the front, which is the O stands for obverse. I don't see any doubling there. Hunt for the wide AM. Now see, those are not actually touching, but they're not far enough apart to be truly a wide AM. If they were truly wide, this would be over here, much closer to this E. So, nobody home there. Nobody home there. 67. Nobody home there. But it goes in my 60s container, which is getting pretty full. 2001, no space oddity. 8711, nothing. 73, nope. I never can remember if it's 72 or 73. 1995, look for the DDO on the front. I don't really see any double on that one. Oh boy! Everybody ready and wound up? Y'all wound up? Look what I found up. Time for the contest. Time for the contest. We're going to guess The numbers. No, we're not. We're going to do something different. I got a funny game I want to play. So instead, I want everybody that's in here to get yourself posted in the stream, and we're going to fire up something different. Something different. Okay, well, okay, everybody go ahead and guess. And we'll do that, and then we will take all the names off the list and put them in the other game. So we'll double game tonight. So it says there's 8 of you here. Let me move this so you can get a little better view of the... Yeah, so first we'll guess, and then we'll play another game. Get my big fat finger out of the way. Yeah, we're going to do the guessing game, and then we're going to do another game right behind it. Because I got something else I can give away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It says there's 10 people in here. I got 9 guesses. Now it says there's 11 people in here. So closest without going over. Now, 1 guess per customer. Whatever your first guess is counts unless it duplicates somebody else's, in which case you can amend it with a mint mark. Like Doug and Dell both have 1940. So one of them needs to put a mint mark on their 40. Going from the future. Alright, now it says there's 12 people in here. Looks like the game is on. I'll wait another couple of minutes, and minute or so while I get a drink. And goodness. Huh. That wasn't good. Went down the wrong go. I wish it could be afforded. All right, we're about ready to flip her on over here. For the prize on this, it's going to be a little sticker pack containing a metal detecting North Carolina sticker, a Team Black Diamond outdoor sticker, a Florida metal detecting sticker, and it's Susie Q96 sticker. I even got in there today. I found a spray. So, and just for fun, we're going to throw that nickel from earlier from the Lewis and Clark series. We'll throw that in there too. So let's see. Oh my goodness. what we got. Flippy Dippy Dave. Da-dum, da-dum. 55D. Where do my numbers start? 36, 47, 32, 21, 40, 51. Mike Shalise with 51. 54. Mike the Greek. Yep, Greek with the 54. Mike the Greek hath done it again. So, get that marked up and ready to put in the box. I think he's already got a package coming. Today is the 28th. Alrighty. Hi, Patty. That was our first little game. We're about to play another one right behind it. If you have not posted and gotten your name in the stream here, you need to do that because I'm going to be taking the names for the games from this list, and it's got 14. So let's see where we're at. Looks like pretty much everybody's in. So I'm going to grab these names, and then I'm going to fire up something different. Let me read these names in case somebody left or whatever. We've got Bart, David Canham, Del Brett, Doug Harding, Fleabag, Jackalope, Kevin, Leanne, Mike Shalise, Mike the Greek, Mud Swat, New Marshall, Patty Disharoon, and William E. If you did not hear your name, type an X into the screen so I can come back and get you added in, because it's going to take me a minute. This is something new, and I don't know if it's going to work, truthfully. We're going to find out, no? It's kind of what we all are. Oh, well, that's a stinker. It'll only let me have 6 people play at a time. Well, that ain't no fun. So that ain't gonna work. Unless I put you in 6 at a time. And then we take the winners and put them in and let them have a race off. We can do that. So that's how I'm going to have to do it, unless I want to pay money. It's one of those dealies. What did I do with the prize? Well, Fiddle Dee, I'm just messing up all over the place here. Well. Oh, I know where it is. Let me see here. How am I going to do this? I wanted to use that game, but it's going to be too hard to do it. So we're just going to We're just going to do a duck race for now. Because I can't make the other one. I can't get the other one to go. Well, it'll go, but it'll only go. Let me have 6, and I want more than 6. So that's not good. Well, maybe there's something else over there I can use. Y'all know I'm never ready. Even when I think I'm ready and I've tried things out, they still don't always work out for me. Well, it is the 12 days of Christmas. Let's see if we can make that work. Alright. We gonna have a race, but it ain't gonna be no ducking race. We ain't doing no ducking race. We gonna do a Santa Claus race. We're gonna do the Santa Claus race. Yeah, watch my ducking language. Alright, we're gonna do a duck or a Santa race. I mean, heck, it is 12 days of Christmas. And we're gonna do a long one too. No, we're not. 2, 3, 4. That looks good to me. Let's shuffle them Santas. And we shuffled them 4 times. Is everybody ready? Got them bags, got them sleighs. We gonna go. Jack, don't give a duck. Oh my goodness. Are we ready? Here we go. Ho, ho, hum. Terrible. That's all right. Yep, it does. Now, if I can just find your prize. Oh, I'm such a mess. I don't know how you guys put up with me. I lose my marbles. I'll just make me a list here. Can't blame M3. He's asleep in the chair. He had no part of this. Well, I'll be dipped. Let me make a note and put it in here so when I find the envelope, I know who it belongs to. Okay, we'll do it that way. Alright. We'll get it. It'll turn up tomorrow when I'm cleaning. I'm pretty sure. There we go. Alright, let's get back to our rest of our roll of pennies. And then I got something else to give away. Hi, Arnie. Okay. So that goes up there. And start looking at this mess again. Would help if I get on the right page. $74. $76. There was a lot of them. Number 74. That one looks like it's been hit with a digging tool. $97. $96. $2004. I heard a song today I had not heard for a long time, based on a book. And when the song came out, the government tried to ban it because I guess they were afraid it would cause people to read the book. The book was called 1984, and so was the song. The song was by a California band called Spirit. That they were way ahead of their time, and I had not heard that song for years, and it turned up in somebody's playlist on YouTube today. That was kind of neat, because there was also a question mark in the Mysterian song in that same playlist that was not 96 Tears. It was a little bit later question mark song called Ain't It a Shame, and it's one of my favorites. So I listen to a lot of music when I'm trying to get working on things, because to watch the videos I actually have to stop and sit down, and I don't get any work done. So I was listening to tunes today. Heard some good stuff. Nada. Seven, eight. Got 4 more pennies to go. And then I'm going to put a picture of our next prize up, because what I'm going to do on the next prize is I'm going to have it sent to the winner directly from Amazon, which means I won't have to pay any postage because I have Amazon Prime that my brother pays for me. My brother, he good brother. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a picture of this prize up, and I think it's something I've given away one of these once before, and the person really liked it. So let me see if I can. I saved it, so let me see if I can find it. It's a let's see if I can stop that. And then get back over here. And see if I can figure out how to do this. How do you do this? Video file. Yeah, I found the actual video demo of it, and I don't think they will mind me showing it. It's very short. Here we go. Oops. It wasn't supposed to go that fast. Well, hello. Let me try this again. Get it back to the beginning. It seems to be going at a very high rate of speed, but I will show you oh, excuse me, a photo of it, but here's what I'm going to be giving away. It is a really cool headlamp that you can use for metal detecting or prowling around out at night to see who's stalking around your garage, or keep it in your car in case you break down at night, need some light on the subject. I don't think it's giving me sound, but it went through really fast. Anyway, I'm going to show it to you real fast because they're going real fast. Comes in a little case. Put the battery in. Put it around your head, and you can see all kinds of stuff. It's got different light, normal light, strong light. Two sides light up. Anyway, it's a pretty cool little thing. I'm going to get rid of this here and just try to bring the picture up that I saved of it. But yeah, it's a really nice one. I have one that I use sometimes if I just need to go out to my car at night. But I keep one in my car because you just don't know sometimes what you're going to need. It's not going to let me bring the picture up, I don't think. But you get the idea anyway. Let me see if I can try one more. Well, I saved the picture, but I can't get to it. Oh, wait a minute. I know how I can get to it. I didn't think about that because I'm a dummy. I'll get it to you in just a second. I figured it out. I figured this out. Oops. Maybe if I'd hit the right button. Whee! Let's make noises. I tell you, people, I'm a something. I just don't know what. Let me try this. This might work. There we go. Let's try this. Well, it's not gonna let me do that unless I do that. No, that's M3. Well, I guess I can't show it to you. You're just going to have to take my word for it. It's a really cool headlamp that you could use for lots of stuff. No, I do not have the live plants in the corner. They are now in a small plastic greenhouse living in the corner of my walk-in shower. uh, and I accidentally, in the course of all of that, closed the night bot. So we're going to do this a little different. We're going to go over here and we're going to give you something to type in. Hashtag light. If you want to get in. No, actually, that's going to be the easiest thing to move because the little greenhouse comes apart. It's a portable greenhouse. I had one like it when I lived in Michigan. And I have these two great big plastic buckets that it's what I moved them in before. So they were really easy to move. Why are we putting white? The word is light. Because I didn't put it on the screen, that's why. And I say stuff and people think it sounds like something else. So maybe I should put it up on the screen, huh? Yeah, let's do that. There. Now. Black. Light. Literally. Might. I'm surprised nobody's put fight, spite, and delight. Oh my goodness, we are about a goofy bunch right here. Spite, there you go. Oh my goodness. That's too funny. We are entering for that headlamp that I could not get the picture to come up, but I showed the video. I think if I turn the camera off, no, I'm not getting it. I'm getting M3. M3 ate the light. M3 done it. Ah, he done it. I don't know. But anyway, it's like a headlamp with several different settings and stuff. It's really cool. I just can't get it to come up on the screen for some reason. I tried. Don't know why. Don't want to cooperate with me. It was supposed to come up as the background, but it didn't. Oh, wait a minute. I might be able to do this. This is not the best video, but if I can get it to load. Okay, this is what we're playing for. Maybe. Yeah. Comes in a little case. Got those side lights, center light. That's your normal. There's your strong. And then you got two sides. So that's what you're playing for. Yeah, when you need to work on something at night and you need your hands free, or if you want to go metal detecting at night. But they're handy. They really are a handy thing to have. I keep one in my car. I keep one in my hospital bag, which I know sounds really strange, but one of the reasons I do that is sometimes they'll turn the lights off and put the controller somewhere where I can't reach it. And so I'll dig around in my bag and get that out. Because usually it's just because I need to find something. Then we're going to open one more roll of pennies, and then we're going to give this away. So you might not want to leave. I told you there was going to be silver involved. I'm going to give away a 57, I think it's 57D Benji after we open another roll of pennies. But right now we're going for the headlamp. So it says 15. And I accidentally had closed the Nightbot. But that's okay. I don't need him for this, but I might need him for the next one. Okay. Got 14 up in the corner and 13 on the giveaway tool. Somebody's not in, and I can't tell you who. So we just gonna hit the button as soon as I get it up here on the screen. If I'm this bad with StreamYard, I can't imagine what I'm gonna be with the real stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh, that would be awesome, Thomas. I would love to do that. I would absolutely love to do that. Because my story's a little different than some other people's, how I got into it. So yeah, I would absolutely love to do that. Please send me an email. Now, I'm a little bit busy right at the moment because I'm in the middle of moving from Virginia to Michigan, but we'll squeeze you in there. Hi, Jenna. But yeah, that would be awesome, Thomas. All this time I've been doing this, nobody has ever. Well, I take that back. One person invited me, and then I ended up in the hospital, and I didn't get to do their show. But yeah, that'd be awesome. Absolutely. Okay. If you haven't typed in your hashtag light, do it quickly. And we're going to give away a portable headlamp that you can wear out hunting for bears, hunting for anything, working on your car, working on your coins. Sometimes I need a little extra light on the coins. When you get old like that, it happens. So, let me reload this page, make sure it's up to date. I always feel bad if I leave somebody out. Okay, we got 14 and 14, so it looks like it's time to punch the button. Yeah, I've done that, Mike, because I needed light that I wasn't getting. Here we go. Let's see who's getting it. Jenna! First time winner, Miss Jenna. Now this is going to come straight from Amazon. So you need to email me your info so I can put that in to the Amazon folks and they will send it right out to you. And congratulations, that's awesome. First time winner. 2 nights in a row I've had first time winners. You are quite welcome, my dear. And boy, I wish I could get my lashes to look like yours. I am like so blonde, you can't even tell I have lashes. And I think, yeah, Kevin just had the Nightbot put my email up there. So if you will just drop me an email with your mailing address in there and remind me what you won, even though I wrote it down, because I have this Mysterian cat that likes to move stuff around. He sent me on a 2-day search for a coin. I found it, a little stinker. Oh my goodness. This is awesome. All right, let's open one more roll of pennies and then we're going to give away this 57 Benji. He's a silver dude. We like silver. Silver good. All right, back to the happy hunting grounds here. And then I'm going to save this one last roll of nickels or pennies for tomorrow. We will, because I found something to give away. And I think I'm going to just do it on a penny search. Something different. Something different. I see a lot of shields in there. I don't like them shields. Maybe there'll be something good in this roll here. Oops. Yeah, I called the place today wondering where my household aide vanished to. She was supposed to be back the day after Christmas. And I heard absolutely nothing from the agency or from her. And I've been trying to call them for 2 days, and the phone has been, it sounded kind of like a fax machine was hooked up to it, but not really. And so I finally got a hold of somebody today. They never even bothered to call me and tell me she wasn't coming back. I guess I scared her. Yeah, sometimes the younger people don't like to come and work with me, and sometimes they love it because I'm like a walking encyclopedia of old history and old rock and roll and stuff like that. But it was like they were apologizing to me because they were going to have to send me an older lady. And I'm like, good, I won't have to tell her how to make the bed. They sent me one. She was so bad. She didn't know how to make a bed. She didn't know how to use a washing machine. She flooded my bathroom because she broke the shower. Oh, so I'm actually looking forward to them sending me an older. Um, that's a good question, Mud Swat. I sort of have a cream story, but it's not directly about cream, but it is about a member of cream. I may save that one for tomorrow because I want to look up the date that it happened on. But I did meet one of the members of Cream, and it was it was an interesting story. So, yeah, I do actually have a legend I can tell you about Cream. But like I said, I think I'll save it for tomorrow. Yeah, Jackalope. The job of these people that come is that they are supposed to assist you with things that because of your illness you cannot get done. And in my case, because I have this tumor thing going on with my eye and I have 3 back injuries, there are certain things they don't want me doing. And one of them is they don't want me staying bent over for a long period of time because that tumor puts pressure on my optic nerve. So the laundry situation here is that all the machines are front loaders and I have to bend way over to put the wash in them. So they don't want me doing that. They also don't want me trying to make the bed by myself because they're afraid that I will fall going around it and so forth. So there's like some basic, yeah, oh yes, I have dropped a box of coins. Poor Miss Sandy. Sandy was the best one I've had, but she fell and hurt herself, and so I don't have her anymore. But she just went and got a little broom and a dustpan and just swept them up. And she's no dummy. But yeah, I thought it was pretty bad. They sent me somebody that did not know how to do laundry or make a bed. The girl just came in and sat here and stared at me. And then she was kind of like going through my stuff, picking up things off the counter and just looking at it and putting it back. I kind of felt like my house was being cased for a robbery or something. I was very uncomfortable. So anyway, they told me they were apologizing because they're going to send me an older lady. And I'm like, thank goodness, they'll send me somebody that I don't have to tell how to put quarters in a washing machine. 1964. But so I don't get her until the day after New Year's. Not gonna tell you, Mudslot. I am not gonna tell you. Gotta wait till tomorrow. Gotta wait till tomorrow. I have met some interesting people, though. Very interesting. And seen some people do some downright strange things. I mean, really, really strange things. We had an incident in my hometown where a musician, we still don't know what happened. This guy was like one of the nicest guys you'd ever want to meet. And all of a sudden, we think he developed some kind of weird drug habit because all of a sudden he started acting really, really crazy. And over the period of a couple of days, he just started doing crazy things and ended up holed up in a house with a SWAT team, and he shot and killed a couple cops. And now I would love to meet George Clinton. George Clinton is so freaking cool. Yeah, George Clinton, I never had the opportunity to meet. I did meet a couple of the horn players that came out of the Tower of Power that played with him for a while, but I would love to have hung out with George Clinton. That is one crazy fool, but he's brilliant. He is absolutely brilliant. Not the kind of music that people would think I would be into, but I really liked Funkadelic. Hank Williams Jr. gave me a ride on his bus and bought my drunk uncle and I a hotel room. And I'm sure that was interesting. I mean, I tell you, I have met some of the nicest people in music, and I have met some of the biggest butt wipes on the planet. But I would not trade any of those experiences working in music. No, I'm not sure who that is. I'd have to think on that one. Uh, I was actually in a riot once, and I just recently found newspaper articles about that riot where I was rescued, otherwise I'd be dead. I'm looking at the 9/5 here because there are DDOs of it on the front. And this one, I keep turning it, and the 9 and the 5 are still having that shadow no matter which way I turn it. Now, back in 1970, I was in a riot at the Orlando Sports Stadium, and my friend and I were right up in the front. So we were getting shoved into the stage. Yeah, I think this one is legitimately a double because I have turned that 9/5 every direction. And you can see the shadowing around it. It's not just a shadow because it doesn't go away. when I turn the coin, it just continues to have that same. So we're going to set that one aside as a possible. Well, we didn't know it was going to be a riot. I mean, of all the people, this was not like a heavy metal rock band or anything. This was freaking John Sebastian from the Lovin' Spoonful, the guy that did the theme song to Welcome Back, Kotter. Split plating, okay. So this was not like a super duper, screaming rock and roll kind of. This was a very quiet kind of concert. In fact, on stage was John Sebastian and a keyboard player, and that was it. But we had been having concerts at this particular venue for several years. The cops wanted them stopped. And cops are stupid. I'm sorry, but back then they were really stupid. And they didn't know rock and roll from folk music or whatever. So they decided they were going to create a riot so they would have an excuse to stop the concerts at that venue. They went into this venue, which at the time was called the Orlando Sports Stadium, but the full name of it was the Eddie Graham Sports Stadium, and it was mostly used for wrestling matches. So, and it was huge. And then they also had rodeos and stuff in there. It held about 14,000 people. Well, the cops showed up in riot gear. That was the first clue. John Sebastian does not warrant riot crew. He's like, welcome back, blah, 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 blah. He's the guy that did the theme song for Welcome Back, Kotter. He's the guy that wrote Summer in the City and Nashville Cats. He just was not, heavy metal riot kind of band. The cops came there with the intent of causing trouble, and they sure figured out a way to do it. They came in and pepper gassed 14,000 people from the back of the building. So everybody in the back starts pushing forward, and you can see this cloud of stuff, but so many people were smoking pot that you didn't really know that it was not pot, it was pepper spray, until it started working its way to the front, and people were pushing forward and screaming because they could not get out the exits. And the cops turned police dogs loose on people. There's a photograph somewhere in the newspaper of a police dog biting a guy in a wheelchair. But anyway, we were right up in the front because my friend Bill and I were taking photographs, or at least Bill was. And all of a sudden we are being pushed where we are being smashed against the stage. And I hit my head on the edge of the stage, so I had blood running down my face. And all of a sudden, people were screaming and stuff. And John Sebastian finally realized something bad was going on. And he and his keyboard player stopped playing, and they started pulling people up onto the stage and sending us out the back, because otherwise we were going to be crushed to death. And there were a lot of injuries And there were 3 deaths, but not actually at the riot. The 3 deaths were caused by all these overzealous Orange County sheriffs who were rushing to get to the scene so they could be a part of it. And they slammed into 3 young ladies in a car who were on their way home from church. Now, not going to go into some of the details, but John Sebastian's wife took me on their bus and cleaned up the cut on my head. And we got rid of the film from the cameras because we knew when we went to walk to our car that the cops were going to search us. And they did. Oh, Mudspot, I'm getting ready to give away that Benji like right now. You might want to stay for like a couple minutes because that was the last penny. And we're giving away. I apologize. My microscope reflects off the plastic on these little cover things. Let me see if I can do it better with the camera. There he is. Sometimes the camera just works better. Yeah, like that. As soon as I say I'm giving away silver, a Benji, ooh. Yeah, that's what was happening where we were, Patty, and there was all of that pepper gas, and oh, it was horrible. Okay, if you have not posted in the stream in the last 15 minutes, you need to do so because I'm only showing 8 eligible and 13 in the room. So I'll finish the story real quick and give everybody a chance to get in there. Anyway, they took us on the bus and we took the film and stashed it, and they told us if we came to the show in a different town the next night, they'd let us in for free and we could get our film back. And so sure enough, we were walking to our car and the cops stopped us and they went through my purse and they went, they basically searched us, and they took my friend's camera, and when they opened it, there was no film in it. And they were like patting us down and looking for the film and demanding to know where it was. And my friend just told them, he said, well, this is how stupid I am. He said, I remembered to bring the camera, but I didn't bring any film because this was before digital. And they kept looking and looking, and they went through the car, and they, made us take our shoes and socks off, and they practically strip searched us out in the middle of the street. They never did find any film, and we weren't drunk or anything, or, didn't have any drugs on us, so they had to let us go. And we did go and retrieve the film, but the photos never got released because my friend's dad worked in a very high up position, and the cop recognized the name, and cops came to his house and told him that if the pictures ever showed up, that his dad would lose his job and harm could come to their family. And to this day, my friend has not released those photos. He told me if he ever finds them, he will send them to me and I can release them so long as I don't put his name with them. And there was some pretty unbelievable stuff there. But I went back and I pulled all the newspaper articles I could find about it, and I ran across them today while I was packing. Oh, I just accidentally closed the stupid window. Dang. Now I'm going to have to do something different. I get distracted. But yeah, that was really scary, getting jammed up against that stage like that. And all of a sudden I had blood running down my face, and people were getting gassed and bit by dogs. And all kinds of crazy stuff happened. And this will tell you a little about growing up in the South. Okay, everybody's going to have to post over again. I apologize. I wiped my list out. But one of the things about growing up in the South is that you could have a newspaper article that says rock concerts are banned, and right next to it have an advertisement for a parade for the Ku Klux Klan on the front page of the local newspaper. That really happened. And it took quite a while, but different things came out that exposed that riot as having been staged by the cops. But it backfired on them when the cops ran into the car with the 3 girls on the way home from church in it and killed them. But yeah, we didn't have any rock concerts for a little while after that. Okay, says there's 12 in the room. We got 8 on the list. So I'm going to read the list, and if you don't show up, you need to post something real quick, because I want to give this away and go take my meds. Okay, we got Del Brett, Doug Harding, Jackalope, Kevin, Leanne, Mike Schlese, Mike the Greek, Mud Swat, and Patty Disharoon. If you did not hear your name, post an X or something over in the stream so I can get you back on the list. There's the new Marshall. There's the Can Ham. Now we're cooking. Well, it says we got 14 in the room and we got 11 on the list. So there's 3 still missing. I'll give them about a minute. Okay. They should have put Jenna in there. Yep. Now Jenna's there. Canned Ham's in there. William E. is in there. Now we're up to 13 of our 14. So there's 1 person missing. And we're not going to wait. So, for the love of God, pick Kevin. Oh, that's good. Okay, why there? Okay, Fleabag. That was it. Now it says 15 and 14, so there's still somebody missing. Oh my goodness. Here we go, folks. We're just going to fly with it. Now, this one does not go through the names. It just picks one right off the bat. So, here we go. Let me get it up here on the screen so everybody can see we're not rigging anything. All right. Everybody ready? I'm about to push the button. 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3. The winner on day 4 will be Doug Harding. You stinker, you. Oh my goodness. Nice one, Doug. At least I don't have to do extra postage. That was a pretty good prize there. I got another goodie for tomorrow. I've been finding things as I pack, so you never know what is going to turn up in here, because stuff is just here. It's just turning up. Oh, there we go. That's what I need. So that was fun. Buy a lotto ticket. Buy me one too. Well, Doug's is actually going to go in one. He's already got at this point, I may have to change it to a small suitcase. Yeah, he's already got a container down here. All right. Well, see everybody tomorrow for another exciting gift away. And make sure that you email me, because if you don't claim your prize, it ain't going to get there. Sell it on eBay. Nah, I don't sell coins on eBay. I sell records on eBay. Coins are too tricky. You can't tell. You can't tell if they've been manipulated. You know, if somebody's toned them or they've messed with them in any way. You just really can't. So I don't do that. Okay, make sure I got everything there. There's patties. Oops. What is this? Oh, that's that roll of pennies I'm saving for tomorrow. Alrighty. Alrighty. I think we're good. Okie dokie. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Sometime between 6 and 7. Not sure when. But we'll be here sometime. Bye, everybody.